Kamusta? Putang ina mo! Apa kabar goblok? Kontol! Anjir! Okay, sorry for cursing. But yeah, just saying hello to my fellow Southeast Asia friends. 你们好，大家好，大家好。Welcome back to another Skylanders video. Okay, in this video we're just gonna talk about Portal Masters and which is the best one. So, with all like that introduction, you'd be like, wow, he gonna tell us one Portal Master that is good for everything? Yeah, stay tuned. Not a clickbait, definitely. well, okay. But before we begin, to those of you newbies out there, like you guys are wondering, like if this buffs, like do they apply to everyone? I'm not sure. You can't see it here. But basically this girl gives like defense for every level increase. Level upgraded in her. Okay. The thing is, like, this will only apply if she is in your team. I'm referring to all this thing, yeah? This 2, 3, 4. But for this Air Skylander Accuracy plus 3, it applies even if she's not in the team. So having that said, it is advisable to upgrade all Portal Master. Just upgrade everyone, but maybe not at the beginning of the game. But if, for example, you're running a Fire Heavy team, make sure your Fire Portal Master is upgraded. If you're running a Portal, yeah, so basically it's the same, okay? If you use a lot of wind, upgrade this girl. But I have 0 wind in my team, only Jetpack, so I don't need the accuracy. And yeah, same it goes da. So I guess like the people favorite will always be George. George is fantastic. He buffs attack if he's in the team, and he gives that shield, right? Shield is just basically keeping you secure for that turn, before you know keeping you secure for one turn, basically wasting the enemy's turn for one turn. And that's nice. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think he's great, especially for early game, where when you face trouble with Mirage 50, when you face trouble in like Cyclops and all that stuff, he is perfect for you. Okay, so I would not rank the Portal Master. I'll just tell you the Portal Master, like what situation they are good at. Because in all honesty, I feel like every Portal Master has their uses, and the most popular one is George. But me personally, I almost never use George anymore unless in Duck Sub. I use her most of the time. Well, get into that in a sec. For this Evasion girl, you know what? Like, people will be thinking, why would you ever use this over George? Because this is just evasion rate up. George just basically negates at 100%. But let me tell you something, guys. Like, evasion rate is actually quite good. It's also the same as George. You're gonna waste 1 turn of the enemy. And this evasion thing is cheaper. Look at this, 24 only. If you minus, it's only 20. And if you upgrade her skill all the way up to 47, it goes down to below 20. So like maybe in round, you will get it way earlier than George's skill. So because like in arena, like a lot of battles are decided even before you can, reach the turn where you can use your Portal Master skill. So for this girl here, I think she's pretty damn good, depending on your team. Because like my good friend Anobrax, like and myself actually, but I just want to give him credit since he made a video on it. Yeah, the new hero Scratch basically gives evasion up for the entire team, right? Wait, where's the Scratch guy? Where is Scratchy? I have Scratch on this account. Give me a sec. Let me find the Scratchy. Okay. So yeah, Scratch is here, and his leader skill basically gives 20% evasion for the entire team. And if you like want to run some gimmicky win evasion team, you might be able to do so. Like with this guy, and then with like maybe you can put this on your like second Sky Tower team, alongside with what's his face? Where's the guy? Okay, Blades. Like he has increased evasion as well, which is really nice. Like, he's the only nice wind tank that I can think of. I don't think there are any other nice wind tank, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, no other wind tank. Like the Fatty is useless, but Blades may be good. I don't know. He's squishy and all, but maybe you can evade everything. Having that said, if this girl buffs, it's 100% evasion. You know what I'm saying? So depending on your team, she might be useful or not useful, okay? But do remember, she buffs defense, okay? It buffs as in, like, when you upgrade her, she gives you defense, okay? George gives you attack. So he's more offensive and defensive at the same time, but this girl is just pure defensive. Okay, I've seen a lot of people use her in high arena. Maybe it will work for you too. Don't ever just like ignore and throw her away. But this guy here, Chocolate Portal Master, I can't find a good use for him. Because in all honesty, who would benefit from this? Do you really need this buff effect? You know, like, and its consumed core power is so crazy high. It's 42. Even if you max it, it's still fucking high, bro. It's this guy. You know, I'll just upgrade him to buff my earth units. Like, it gives earth units accuracy. Sorry, tech. Just because he brown, I thought he earth. But anyways, like, he tech, right? Like, if you have any tech people in your team, then you upgrade him. But to use him in battle, what do you want to increase? Provoke? But so long to charge though, so I don't think this guy is good. Like, among all the Portal Master, I would rate this guy the least useful. Okay, George will help early game. This girl will help late game in niche situations whereby, you know, I mean, yeah, I think I would use this girl. I feel like she's quite good. Like, the evasion thing, like, you know, you can fuck the opponent up at a much lower mana, I mean, like, core power, and I think that's good. Okay, normally we always lose at 100% rate on arena defense. Okay, almost. Okay, not 100%, but we mostly lose. But if we get this evasion like really early into the fight, we may be able to disrupt some of the opponent. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say, right? Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. So this girl here is my girl. I use her everywhere. I'm trying my best to get this core power -2, but yes, I use her everywhere. That's because I no longer need George's shield. I use her in C6. I use her in all PvE content except for Duck Subjugation. I use her also in arena, but like, there are some situations where I use Oscar. I'll get into this in a second. Oscar is also very good. Okay, this thing where it recovers endurance, like, I think it triggers Kingpen's passive. So if you're running a Kingpen, and this guy might actually help you, because like, I have a viewer who said like he's using Oscar in Duck Subjugation, and Oscar is doing much better for him as compared to George. And also remember that Oscar gives defense. Okay, Oscar gives defense, so your Duck Subjugation runs will be safer. You know, like, in Duck Subjugation, it's all about survivability. Like, you want to utilize all the turns up to deal as much damage as you can. You can't deal damage when you're dead. So maybe because he had him like leveled up quite a bit until level 5, so he said like it's really effective there. Who knows? But I kind of agree with him. And me personally, I would bring him to PvP instead of like maybe her, because she gives more battle power. I've explained this in the battle power video before this. If you have not watched it, please go check it out. It's pretty damn cool, very useful info for you guys. But yeah, this is where that is when I would use him. But for Duck Subjugation, I don't think I'll be using him yet, because I do not have a Kingpen built. Yeah, so I would say I'm using her almost everywhere except for Duck Sub, and I don't use him anywhere else other than Duck Sub. So these are my usage of the Portal Masters. Depending on where you are in the game, you most probably is still using George. Yeah, most probably only using George and not Rio yet. And then as you progress, you realize like, I can survive without George's help. Then you move on to Rio. Okay, I don't know. It depends on your level of progression and your, you know, I don't know, maybe you can actually find good use of this guy, but not me, okay? Not me. Maybe he good with splat, you know, and trigger happy, you know, extending the duration. But bro, this consumed core power is insane. 42, you know, that's a lot, bro. That's a lot. Unless you run the whole team with Bond, I don't know, man. I don't know how to make him work, okay? I really don't know. Okay, but for this three, I can strongly say they are very much viable and usable, as well as this girl. Okay, this one is also defense, right? So she will give higher battle power in arena as well. So there are some people using her, some people using him. Okay, in arena, I run this team. Hold on a sec. I really did not attack a lot last week. But anyways, in arena, this is my offense, okay? 341k battle power. But if I were to use her, it's 336. You saw that? So that's quite a lot. Like, if I can use her and go first, I'll do it. But if I can't, I'll switch to that Oscar. And Oscar is actually good for my team. As you can see, I don't really have too much sustain. And I do not have a strip. I do not have a pit boss, so like sometimes it gets kind of tricky. But Oscar provides me like the sustain that I need in this team to complete it. Like you might be thinking like, oh, what about using George's shield? George's shield. How do I put this? Like if I were to expect them to use some skill, and if those motherfuckers don't use it, then I'm fucked. Okay. And if I use the shield and pit boss strips me first, then I'm fucked. But you can also say if I use Oscar and then pit boss plays a heal block on me, I can't heal shit. You are right. You are right. So that's why I'm saying like every Portal Master, of course, they have their weaknesses, but it entirely depends on you how you use them. So for everything else, yeah, Gold Dungeon definitely use Rio. Okay, only use Rio. Don't use anything else. For every other thing, like I use Rio, except for Dark Subjugation, I use what's his face, George here, because George's still better for me. Yeah, so that's about it for this Portal Master video. Another short video. Wow. Yeah, boy, we are on a roll. Yeah, but I'm trying my best to like. This sort of video kind of dry. It's just me talking. You can't see any action. You don't know what's going on. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. Short video. My opinions on Portal Masters. Hope you learned something from this, and if you did not, just let me know down in the comment section like ways to improve. Yeah, I'm open to criticisms, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Comment anything. Like you can tell me you love me, you can tell me you love my hair. I did not really tie it properly, but yeah, okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.